the black man is capable of managing his own affairs. Your Excellency, with your permission, I would want to acknowledge some dignitaries herein present. We have in our midst here the Greater Accra Regional Minister Designate, Honorable Titus Glover. Titus Glover, let's leave. Yes. We have Honorable Seth Boyoyo, Board Chair, National Sports Authority in our midst. Mr. Majid Bawa, Deputy Director General, I must say, National Sports Authority. Director, Ministry of Youth and Sports. HR Manager, Total Energies, Mr. Richard Debra is in our midst. The venue manager for Legon, or the University of Ghana, Dr. Bello, is also a sports director at this premier university. The contractors, where are you? Let's see you, Dr. Bello. Yes, you can do better. The contractors and consultants, good morning. We salute you for a good work done. Thank you for your presence. The concert. Thank you very much. We have the MCE for Ayiwasu West, Honorable Sandra Owusu Ahinkra. Thank you so much for joining us, Mother. Most welcome. We have some diplomats in our midst as well. Daniela Diolandi, Ambassador of Italy. Let's put our hands together for her, please. Madam Grace Mason, South African High Commissioner. Emmanuel Inzunda, Organization of African Trade Union Unity. Nathan Cadell from the French Embassy. Abdullah Swara, Mali Embassy. Joao Anda Silva Oliveira is in our midst from Brazil. Chief of Mission, International Organization for Migration, Fatou Diallo in the IE. The Member of Parliament for Ayiwasu West Wogon, Honorable Lydia Seyam Al-Hassan, Minister Designate Sanitation, Water and Resources. She is the host MP, the MP for this constituency. Let's do it better for her, please. Deputy Director General TVET, Mr. David Pra, representing the Honorable Minister of Education. Dr. Bredu. Doctor. Thank you, Ghana Supporters Union. Please, time is fast spent. Thank you. Please be reminded that this program is live on GTV Sports Plus and JTV, and also streaming on YouTube and Facebook of JTV Sports. We have a lot of dignitaries in our midst, and so I will pause here. As the program wears on, I will introduce the rest. Shall we put our hands together once again for my executive chairman? It is time for the custodians of the land on which the beautiful edifice is situated to give us a remark. And we have in our midst the Vice Chancellor of the Premier University, University of Ghana, Professor Nanaba Apia Amfo, to do that for us. A round of applause, please.
Thank you, Madam Kwesi Ewa. Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, AU Commissioner and other representatives from the AU, the Honorable Minister for Youth and Sports, the Honorable Greater Accra Regional Minister Designate, MP for Ayawaso West Wabon, other members of Parliament who are here, officials from the Ministry of Youth and Sports, the local organizing committee we have just seen, the Ghana Sports Authority, members of the diplomatic corps, invited guests, the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited and humbled to welcome you to the University of Ghana Legon campus. The LOC chair has just said that this is the hub or the nerve center of the African Games. University of Ghana is proud to host this magnificent stadium and other sports facilities. The 13th African Games has no doubt brought enormous infrastructure development to this country, and the University of Ghana can boast of contributing and also benefiting immensely from infrastructure projects. Following the release of a 100-acre land advertisement to the Ministry for the construction of sporting facilities and the sword cutting ceremony performed by His Excellency the President of the Republic in 2021, a state-of-the-art sports complex has been completed and commissioned by the President a few weeks ago. The University of Ghana can now boast of newly constructed rugby stadium, warm-up track and field, and the completion of the University of Ghana Stadium. This investment promises to bring immense benefits to the development of sports in Ghana and the university in particular. Ladies and gentlemen, the University of Ghana has always aspired and made efforts towards integrating sports into the academic curriculum. As champions and pace-setters, the university conquered Africa in tennis and won the West African University Sports Federation Games held in the University of Ile-Ife in Nigeria earlier this year. We have nurtured great athletes who are now in the various national teams. The likes of Benjamin Azemeti, who is now the national 100 meters record holder. The completion of these sports facilities will therefore complement the efforts of university management to continue to promote sports in the country. I would leave the details of what are contained in these facilities to the other speakers and the Minister of Sports in particular. But I would like to say that the University of Ghana Sports Directorate has been very pivotal in liaising with the university and the government of Ghana, who is a funder of this project, and the contractors who have worked tirelessly to bring us to this point. The university is hosting the Games Village at the 4 UGEL halls, and together with UGEL, the university gave the halls out to be refurbished and upgraded. We have also provided space for ancillary facilities such as a clinic and hospitality services. Your Excellency, Honorable Minister, the University of Ghana is very conscious of the responsibility that goes with taking over these facilities after the games.
Masa yensu ye juma jadi awo keka ono. We are doing your job. I got you some media free. What is that?
And has braced itself for it.
If you are there, you try to man for your cow, say you are doing your job. Who is not doing his job?
Games well over a year ago to develop modalities for maintenance and a business model to run and maintain the facilities. After presenting their report, a broad committee has been formed to work on the operationalization of the recommendations made. We are hopeful that by the time the stadium is officially handed over to the university, we will be prepared and ready to implement the legacy, maintenance, and sustainability initiatives. We would like to assure you of our unwavering commitment to ensure that investments made in this project will yield enormous benefits for the foreseeable future. On behalf of the management of the university, we wish to express our sincere appreciation to His Excellency the President of the Republic, the Vice President as well, and the Minister of Youth and Sports, and the project implementation team for your commitment to the timely completion of the stadium and other facilities. We look forward to spectacular games and thrilling euphoria as we host the 2023 Africa Games this month. May God bless us all. I thank you for your time.
Thank you, the Vice Chancellor of the Premier University. Indeed, God bless us all. As I did indicate, there are a lot of dignitaries in our midst. Let me seize this opportunity, Your Excellency, with your permission, to add a few names. In Ghana, very few athletes have had the opportunity to be at the Olympic Games. And we have only one triple Olympian. His name is Reverend Osei Kofi. Quite apart from that, we have Mr. Oko Adi, one of the celebrated athletes Ghana has ever produced. He was a gold medalist in the 1966 Commonwealth Games and an African Games participant. Thank you so much for gracing the occasion. Mr. Rex Broby, Deputy Chief Operating Officer of the LOC, a former athlete, he's also an Olympian, he's in our midst. In the late 80s and early 90s, those of us who used to witness athletics in Kumasi, there was one slogan, Korawo Speed, referring to Emmanuel Tufo. He is a four-time participant and a gold medalist of the African Games. Emmanuel Tufo, let's put our hands together for him. He's also an Olympian. We have the President of the Ghana Football Association in our midst. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for Mr. Kurt Okreku. We move on to take another remark from the African Union Commissioner for Health, Humanitarian and Social Development, Her Excellency Minata. Let's put our hands together for her, please.
Thank you so much, MC. Your Excellency Bawumia, Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, my dear brother Mustafa, Yusuf, Minister of Youth and Sport, Honorable Ministers, Deputy Ministers, Honorable Deputy Minister, my sister Nana Aya, Madam Mayor of the City of Accra, Honorable Vice Chancellor of the University of Ghana, my brother Kwaku Ofosu Asare, Executive Chairman of LOC, distinguished member of TCAG, Your Excellencies, Ambassadors, member of diplomatic corps, distinguished personalities and dignitaries present here, all protocol duly observed. It is my pleasure and honor to join you today at this important event of the organization of the African Game 23 from 8 to 23 March 2024. Today's activity testifies the commitment of the Republic of Ghana to deliver a successful games and to empower African youth through the power African Union Commission to the people and government of the Republic of Ghana, and extend my sincere appreciation for the hospitality accorded to us ever since we arrived in the historic and hospitable city of Accra. I'm also excited as African Union Commission to say congratulations to the Republic of Ghana for its unwavering commitment to hold a great African Games and for the huge investment in sporting facilities and other related structure. Clap for the government of Ghana for this big investment. Ladies and gentlemen, Africa is rising not only in other social and economic sectors, but also in sports. Africa has experienced a rapid increase in profile within the global development discourse over the last decade. The contribution sport can make to the social and economic development of the African continent is enormous. It is increasingly being recognized as a tool for supporting development efforts throughout the world. Sport is a key feature of the changing landscape of economic, socio-economic development across the African continent and globally. Since sport plays an important Sport is a low-cost investment with great impact on the future and provides a strategic intervention and opportunity to shape Africa future, the Africa we want. It is our expectation that the legacies of the African Game 23 in Ghana will provide opportunities and transform lives of many young Ghanaians, and I can see young people with us today. Let us clap in for youth, the future of Africa. With these few remarks, I can confidently say we are looking forward for a beautiful games starting on 8 March 2024. It is time for Ghana, I insist. It is time for Ghana. Let us experience the African dream, and I thank you for your kind attention.
We can do better than this, please. Her Excellency AU Commissioner Minata, thank you so much. This is our time. Experience the African dream. Before I proceed, Your Excellency, once again, let me seize this opportunity to acknowledge the presence of MP for Efia and Minister of State Public Sector, Honorable Kujo. We have Honorable Mavis Bodu, Deputy Minister Foreign Affairs in our midst. She's also a member of Parliament. Deputy Minister for the Interior, Honorable Nana Eya. She's also a member of Parliament. Honorable Elizabeth Saki, Mayor of Accra, is here. And from the diplomatic corps, Mr. Tiofa Birangwa, Republic of Rwanda. Ambassador of the Arab Republic of Egypt, A.M. Yusuf, is in our midst as well. Let's put our hands together for him, please. At this juncture, it is time for the sector minister. If there's one portfolio in politics in Ghana that is unenviable, it is the Ministry of Youth and Sports. Let's put our hands together for Alfabo Mustafa Yusuf.
Thank you so much. Thank you, supporters Leon. Thank you, I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, the AU Commissioner and Chairperson of TCAG, Your Excellency Ambassador Minata, Honorable Ministers of States, my hard Deputy Minister, Honorable Evans Opoku-Bobie, Deputy Ministers present here, Members of Parliament, the Chairperson of the Parliamentary Select Committee for Youth, Sports and Culture, distinguished members of the Diplomatic Corps, the Vice Chancellor of the Premier University of Ghana, Member of Parliament for Ayawaso West constituency, the Get Fund Administrator, Mr. Richard Boydu, the Mayor of Accra, the security agencies, my hard-working Chief Director and staff of the Ministry of Youth and Sports, the Chairman, the Executive Chairman of the Local Organizing Committee and members of the Local Organizing Committee, and the staff of the Local Organizing Committee Secretariat, the GFA President, the District Chief Executive of Ayawaso West District, the President of the Ghana Olympic Committee, the President of National Sports Federation, the Chief of Mission, International Organization for Migration, the Director of Confucius Institute of the University of Ghana, Legon, the hard-working contractors, Stephanon and Gianluca, and the consultants, the Ghana Supporters Union, friends from the media, distinguished, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I stand before you once again with immense pride and excitement for another very important ceremony which propelled us very close towards hosting and organizing the 13th African Games, Accra 2023. Indeed, we have only 7 days to the Games, and it is a great honor to have the second gentleman of our great country, His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, on this special occasion to commission the Lagos Sports facilities. Your Excellency, as we cherish this moment and look forward to the rest of Africa joining us here in Accra in some few days' time, I'm honored to reflect on the journey that has brought us this far and the significance it holds for our beautiful nation. From the 100-day countdown, which you duly launched on to this day, a lot has been achieved in the preparation towards the game, especially the facility you see here today. Despite the challenges and unforeseen obstacles we encountered, we have remained resolute in our effort to provide rapid and suitable solution to them, and this is the beautiful evidence that we all see today. Your Excellency, distinguished guests, the forthcoming 13th African Games carry immense significance for our national development. Beyond the trail of competition, the event serves as a catalyst of progress growth and development. The construction of the state-of-the-art sports facility in the country not only provide a platform for the athletic excellence, but also contribute to the overall infrastructure development, leaving a legacy for generations to come. After Accra 2023, this facility will serve as a center for excellence, nurturing talent and providing a platform for international competitions. Distinguished guests, the huge investment into this magnificent sporting facility will not only seek to achieve sports development, but sports for development, geared towards socio-economic development of our great country. It must be noted that investment into innovative sports infrastructure contributes immensely to economic growth and prosperity. It also ensures healthy lifestyle and promotes the well-being of its citizens at all ages. Additionally, it ensures inclusive and equitable quality of education whilst promoting lifelong learning opportunities for all, especially the location of the facilities where the facilities are situated. This is the agenda of His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's government, and we are on track. Our President has remained resolute and totally committed to this project. Your Excellency the Vice President, I want to say thank you to you and His Excellency the President of the Republic. Therefore, as we wait patiently, wait for the commissioning of the facilities we see here today by His Excellency the Vice President of the Republic, it is my fervent hope that this facility will be maintained and sustained to continually keep the international standard for the continuous development of our sportsmen and women, as well as potential athletes. Distinguished guests, as we welcome teams from the 54 countries to our shores, let us stand united, love and oneness as Africa to make these games a success. Ghana is known to be very hospitable, therefore let us exhibit it fully and extend extensively to make the stay of our guests not just a memorable one, but truly unforgettable. Before I conclude, let me take this opportunity to express my deepest appreciation to all the stakeholders, especially the contractors, and who played vital role in the preparation towards hosting and organizing the 13th African Games. To our partners, our sponsors, chiefs, traditional leaders, members of the local communities, and the dedicated individuals who have tirelessly worked behind the scene, your contribution has not gone unnoticed. This evidence is a testament to the power of collaboration and shared commitment, and I extend my heartfelt gratitude to all of you. The government and the people of Ghana will continue to count on your dedication and commitment to follow through the remaining days as the preparation activities to host and organize the best games on the continent of Africa. Finally, again, I want to appeal to corporate Ghana, multinationals, companies in the country, not to miss this unique opportunity to be partners for these great African Games. We are appealing to every corporate institution, multinationals and individuals to support the African Games as we host the rest of Africa. Join us to make history by coming on board as sponsors, whilst we offer a strong national and continental platform to reach out to millions of Ghanaians and Africa audience. Thank you so much. May God bless our homeland Ghana and make the African Games. May God bless the African Games and bless Africa. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Mustafa Yusuf. Diligent, hardworking, affable Minister for Youth and Sports. Your Excellency, with your permission, let me acknowledge Dr. Richard Bwedu, Get Fund Administrator. Let's put our hands together for him, please. And for those of you who care about the history of this edifice, it was started under His Excellency, former President Kufuor, with a Get Fund. So if Get Fund is here, they are in the right place. They started the entire project. Thank you, Dr. Richard Bwedu. It is time for the leader of the ruling MPP, I call him the president in waiting, to speak. But I'm not the one to introduce him. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands to work together and welcome the MP for the area, Honorable Al-Hassan Sayram. Lydia, to do that for us, please. Please hold on. Ghana supporters, please. Please, let's listen to Honorable. Afterwards, you'll be permitted to do whatever you do.
Honorable Greater Accra Regional Minister, Deputy, all my colleagues present here, officials from the Ministry of Youth and Sports, local organizing committee for 2023 African Games, members of the diplomatic corps, the Ghana Sports Authority, invited guests, my students, my Lagos students, we welcome you. The media, ladies and gentlemen. Permit me to stand on the existing protocol. It is with great honor and pride that we gather here today to commission the 13th All-African Games. As we stand on the brink of the extraordinary event, we are reminded of the power of spirit to unite, of sport to unite, inspire, and ignite the spirit among all nations. The World African Games symbolizes more than just a gathering of exceptional athletes. They represent years of dedication, sacrifice, and determination for each participant, whether they stand on podium or not, embody the spirit of resilience and the patrons of excellence. As we embark on this journey, let us not forget values that underpin the World African Games: integrity, solidarity, and fair play. In the spirit of hope, let us celebrate the diversity of Africa, a continent rich in culture, heritage, and talent. For us in Ayawaso West Wagon, this is yet another edifice of international standard, and we cannot, together with my MCE, my team here, than to say we are grateful, we are thankful to His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, to you, the Vice President. We cannot forget all the good developmental projects that have been brought to this constituency. We are so grateful. I can only urge the University of Ghana Sports Directorate, headed by Dr. Bello, to take good care of the facility. The awesomeness of this facility should never, ever change in any way or form. Let's continue keeping it to remain this international standard for all in the sub-region. I thank you all. May our good Lord continue to bless us and bless our homeland, Ghana. I am also here to do one thing. We call him Mr. Digital. We call him the hope for the hopeless. We call him the youth. The youth are looking forward to their president. They have no other than His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Let's put our hands together.
The underprivileged, the unemployed, they are all looking forward to you, His Excellency Dr.
Thank you very much. The Minister for Youth and Sports, an MP for Yagba Kubori, Honorable Mustafa Yusuf, Ministers of State here present, our host Member of Parliament for Yawasu West Wogon, Lydia Seriam Al-Hassan, also the incoming Minister for Sanitation and Water Resources, Members of Parliament here present, the Vice Chancellor of the University of Ghana, Your Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps, the Mayor of Accra Metropolitan Assembly, the District Chief Executive of Ayawasu West Wogon, Ayawasu West District, all MMDCs here present, Herbert Mensah, President of Africa Rugby, President of the Ghana Olympic Committee, Executive Chairman of the Local Olympic Committee, Dr. Kufusi Asari, and members of the LOC. I must acknowledge the AU Commissioner for Health, Humanitarian Affairs and Social Development, Her Excellency Minata Sesuma, contractors and consultants who have done an excellent job, the Ghana Supporters Union, TESCON, friends from the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, I extend warm greetings to all of you for gracing this important ceremony. About 3 months ago, I embarked on an inspection tour of this facility and others in Botema as we marked the 100 days countdown to the 30th Africa Games, to be hosted here in Ghana for the first time in and Rugby Stadium for the 30th African Games. 2 weeks ago, President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo commissioned the ultra-modern Botema Sports Complex, which boasts of multiple world-class sports arena, which will be used for the African Games. The commissioning of the University of Ghana Sports Stadium and Rugby Stadium is another giant step by Ghana, which indicates our preparedness to host the African Games in just a few days' time. At the time we won the bid to host the Africa Games, Ghana had inadequate multi-sports infrastructure. And this places enormous responsibility on us to build more infrastructure to make the dream of hosting our first ever African Games
possible. We said, yes, we may not have the infrastructure for now, but it is possible. Some Ghanaians wrote Ghana off and said it was not possible for Ghana to host the African Games given the time that was left. But we were determined and we persevered to the vision and commitment of the government of His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, who was bent on bringing the African Games to Ghana for the first time in our history. Our vision and commitment has paid off, and today Ghana has built world-class sports facilities, which are not only making it possible for us to host the Africa Games, but will also leave the country a huge infrastructure legacy, which will significantly impact sports development in the country. At the Boteman Sports Complex, which the President commissioned just a few weeks ago, we have world-class multi-purpose domes for many indoor games and a world-class aquatic center with a warm-up pool. Here at Lagos, the facilities we are commissioning today include a 10,000 capacity stadium with a modern Mondo track for athletics competition, a standard warm-up athletic track, as well as a modern rugby stadium. The Minister for Sports was just whispering to me that this modern rugby stadium is the largest in West Africa. And I am not surprised to see Herbert Mensah here to take a look at this stadium and to honor what has also been done. I am particularly excited about the completion of the University of Ghana Sports Stadium with added facilities due to its checkered history. As we all know, the construction of the stadium started under the government of His Excellency President J.A. Kufuor over 15 years ago. However, the construction of this stadium was completely abandoned by successive governments until our government assumed office and decided to resume construction, and the result is the beautiful edifice we are seeing here today for commissioning. I would like to thank former President Kufuor for his vision to build a stadium for the nation's premier university. And I also want to thank Rose to ensure the completion of the stadium. As the University of Ghana celebrates its landmark 75th anniversary, there could not have been a more fitting monument for the anniversary. This has come at the right time to host the Africa Games, and also as a befitting legacy to the university and its community. Our government has taken sports very seriously and sports infrastructure very seriously. And this University of Ghana Sports Stadium also adds to the impressive list of sports infrastructure our government has constructed over the last 7 years, including 10 multi-purpose sports stadia we are building in the 10 old regions, and we have completed 6 out of the 10. Wow. And we expect the other 4 to be completed this year. We have also completed over 150 astroturfs in communities across the country. When we came into government, Ghana had only 3 astroturfs. And today we can speak of 150 additional ones. What is absolutely in no doubt is that our government has built more sports facilities, more sports infrastructure than any other government since independence. No government has built as much sports infrastructure than our government, and the data is clear. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, in spite of Ghana being a founding member of the African Games, Ghana has never hosted the Games. The desire has always been there, yet we have not been able to host it. Now, the African Games is right here with us, and we have a unique opportunity to make history. So let us come together as a nation to maximize the benefits of hosting Africa's greatest sports festival. The African Games is a celebration of the continent's sporting talents and its beautiful people. So let us ensure that the competition is held in an atmosphere of camaraderie, unity, and celebration of the cultural diversity that is uniquely African. The history of the African Games is tied to the history of the continent. The Games thus inhabits the spirit of Africa and Pan-Africanism. Our theme for this edition of the African Games is Experience the African Dream. And this theme is steeped in the core values of unity, independence, political and economic cooperation, as well as historical and cultural awareness. Throughout the Games, we would experience the varied transitions and cultures of our brothers and sisters. Let us also show them more of our globally renowned Ghanaian hospitality. I am told that we are expecting over 13,000 elite athletes, sports technocrats, technicians, and officials, including volunteers, and they are expected to participate and serve in the competition. Apart from the African Games, wider social and cultural, health and economic context, the Games have the capacity to trigger off a wide range of external benefits, including building social capital, stimulating economic development, facilitating employment opportunities, and promoting healthy lifestyles and peaceful coexistence. The African Games is also a major avenue to highlight sports as a means to create jobs for the youth. The competition also offers the opportunity to leverage sports as a tool for comprehensive, sustainable socioeconomic development. Ladies and gentlemen, it is for these reasons that our government, under the leadership of a true sports enthusiast, President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, took the bold decision to bid for and win the rights for Ghana to host this edition of the African Games. Preparations towards the Games, including the construction of facilities, have not been easy, but our determination has triumphed, and the rewards, both direct and indirect, have already started. Ladies and gentlemen, government, through the Ministry of Youth and Sports and the local organizing committee of the 13th African Games, 2023, has worked tirelessly with the African Union Sports Council, Association of National Olympic Committees of Africa, and Associations of African Sports Confederations to organize and host the Games. All of government and other state and non-state actors are collaborating with the ministry and local organizing committee to deliver the best African Games to date. It has taken so much work and effort to be where we are today. It is indeed refreshing especially looking back at how some pessimists loudly called for Ghana to withdraw from hosting the competition when the preparations faced some challenges due to unforeseen circumstances, as we are all aware. As we geared up for the games, we are geared up for the games in a few days, I urge you, the Ministry of Youth and Sports and the local organizing committee, to remain focused and give us a successful competition, problem-free competition, which will reflect the investment and commitment we have shown so far. Also, the support of all of us is required to make the games a success. I sincerely invite and urge all of us to put our shoulders to the plow and make Ghana and Africa proud. On this note, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is my singular honor to hereby declare the beautiful University of Ghana Sports Stadium and Rugby Stadium duly commissioned. Thank you for your attention. God bless you, and God bless our homeland, Ghana. Let's put our hands together. Let's put our hands together for the Vice President of the Republic, President in waiting, His Excellency, Mr. Digital, Bawumia. Thank you so much for that inspiring message. Very soon we'll draw the curtains and bring the program to a close. We started with a Christian prayer and we'll end with a Muslim prayer. But before then, a member of the LOC responsible for security, Vice Chair of the Media Committee, Mr. Ahmed Osman Ali Zakaria Guruguruwe. He has the longest name within the LOC. He gives us the vote of thanks.
Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic, and inshallah the incoming President of our beloved nation, and currently the leader of our great party, the New Patriotic Party.
Thank you.